Good morning, everyone. This is Nicole Ali. Oh, Lord. This time I'm back with another video about Morgan Freeman specifically. This is a screenshot from the interview he did with Don Lemonade on CNN. And it was, oh, Lord, a travesty. It was, see, a lot of these olders, I'm not going to use the N word, of course, but you know what I want to say. These old ends out here, they're not elders, they're olders. And the reason why I call them olders, that phrase was coined by Jason Black, TBA, because they have not realized that they are not protected. Just because you have money, just because you have influence or perceived influence, or you're in a position where you're on television all the time, does not guarantee your safety, does not guarantee that some non-black woman will come out against you for sexual harassment. So as we know, Morgan Freeman has been accused by about 16 women for inappropriate touching, inappropriate language, sexually, I guess, sexual language that he's used with them. Even a reporter on CNN talked about how he said something inappropriate to her while they were at a press junket for a movie he did recently. And so Alan Arkin and some other guy. And there have been a lot of videos about this. I was just waiting to hear what other people have to say, because sometimes I just get to the point where I'm like, I'll see what you all have to say. Nicole's View, Lion's Den, MrSuperboy, and so forth. And then I'll give my own commentary based on the facts and not opinion. But he has said things out his own mouth that indicate that he is, at his old age, 80 years old, the same age as Bill Cosby, that he does not understand how the system works. So I'm going to leave you with audio of his exchange with Don Lemon. I was going to play the video, but what I'll do, instead of getting a strike or getting another email from them, I'm going to put the link to that video. It's only like 2 minutes long. I'll put the link to that video in the description box so you can go see it for yourself and pay attention to his eyes and pay attention to the way he chooses his words. It's very important to note, because the words he used when describing his opinion about racism or race in America or in general will be brought up again when people come down on him, because it's going to happen. They're going to come down on him, because I'm suspecting that a lot of the women, including the CNN reporter or commentator, are white women, non-black women. And I don't know if that's his type. I don't know if white women are his type or whatever. But just listening to what this old coon had to say, and he'd been cooning for a while, as you'll see in the date of the video, and even before then. This man goes back, like MrSuperboy said, he goes back to the electric company with Bill Cosby, and they're going to use that image, those images of him and Bill Cosby together. I agree with MrSuperboy on that, Harvey on that. They're going to use those images of him together. They're going to say these are two powerful black men who were allowed to victimize these women. Now, we all know what the real deal is. They're coming after black men. You know, right after Cosby, they went after Chris Brown. You had Kanye, you got R. Kelly, you have, the list goes on and on. And what I will say before I get to the video or the audio of this, people like Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, Ving Rhames, who else is an older actor? Will Smith, Idris Elba, even though he's marrying a black woman. Congratulations to him for that. Y'all better watch y'all back. And y'all better make sure that there is nothing in your closet that can be pulled out, because when you get to a certain age, 70s, 80s, that's when they start pulling out the old heifers who want to lie on you. And if he did do what they say he did, where's the evidence? Bring forth the evidence. But as we see with Cosby, you don't need evidence. All you need is a colonizer female's word, and you can go to jail or be convicted and then sentenced to however long they want you to stay in there. Destroying your legacy, destroying your time that you spent building up this career. However, you have also spent that time failing to pull people up with you to support you in case something like this happens. So I'm not leaving Don Lemonade out of that either. His little sweet behind, they can pull him up and say some boys or some men accusing him of something. So he's not safe either. And all this talk about him being pro-black and all that, that's bullshit to me. That don't mean nothing to me. He's still extremely confused as well. Otherwise, he wouldn't be with a colonizing male shit shuffling every other day, however often they do it. Okay? He's promoting the gay agenda. Morgan Freeman, agree with him? You're promoting the gay agenda, in my opinion. Which goes against everything it means to be black. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play the audio.
About income inequality, and that's basically what, when you talk about the richest 85 people on the planet, right?
Yeah.
It's income inequality. Do you think that's, looking at, what's happening in the news now, is that a good idea?
It's a great idea. It is the greatest idea. We have a much more vibrant society when we don't have such a vast chasm between the haves and the have-nots. We need that middle ground that we call the middle class, the people who buy everything, people who use the products that the rich are creating, if they're creating anything other than wealth, right?
Right.
So it's what's happening with the Chinese economy right now. They're changing their whole outlook because they need consumers.
Yeah.
And without a middle class, you're not going to have consumers. You're not going to have it at the level that we normally would have it.
So can I go back to, because I thought what you said was fascinating, because you called it bull when you said people can't, pull themselves up. Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't
Today?
or cannot? Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No, I don't. You and I, we're proof. Why would race have anything to do with it? Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that. It's kind of like religion to me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah. I said, it's probably get me in trouble, but I said to some of my colleagues recently, so I know that it's an issue, but it seems like every single day on television I'm talking about race, and it's because of the news cycle, it's in the news, but sometimes I get so tired of talking about it. I want to just go, this is over, can we move on?
And if you talk about it, it exists.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like it exists and we refuse to talk about it, but making it a bigger issue than it needs to be is the problem we have.
So I understand you recently had a birthday. You're 27?
No. Got that on 37.
37.
Yeah.
We have a little surprise for you. Can we get it? There you go.
Oh, no. That's more like it.
That's you. Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you for joining us here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
We appreciate you.
Okay, so that's the end of the clip, basically, celebrating his birthday and everything at the same time when he came to talk about his opinion of race. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Maybe I'll come back with another video, or Information Man, if he has some type of broadcast he does, or True Royal. I may hop on the hangout with them, or I may go live and have this discussion with you all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, the big red subscribe button. My favorite color, red. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell twice so you'll be notified when I post new videos or go live. I will talk to you all later. Have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Watch out for Barbecue Becky. Oh, wait, I guess you don't have to. According to Morgan Freeman, race doesn't exist, really. you know, racism is not an issue. But forget this old coon and his words. As we know, he on some cooning shit. And like I said earlier, watch out for Barbecue Becky, because I just saw the video. She leaving at the airport. She might be on her way to a town near you. Peace, y'all.